Y'all, Joe Stizzy back here with another Let's Play. It's Master Detective Archives Raincode Plus. And I'm probably going to mess that up in the future, for sure. So, I might just have to have an abbreviation like Raincode Plus or Master Detective Raincode or something like that. But anyway, this was kind of... Well, I was going to play this in October. Missed it by a few days. Wanted to play it for the Halloween season, but things came up, couldn't quite get to it. I was finishing up my last game, but I've been looking forward to playing this one. This game came out for the Switch. It was either early this year or it might have been last year, really. And I was gonna get it, but like always, I got a huge backlog, so figured I'd get through some more stuff before picking it up. But then when I heard that they were releasing an edition for the PS5, and it might have also released it for Xbox Series X, I'm not sure. But when I heard they were releasing it for PS5, and that they were gonna increase the resolution, work on some of the textures, and add in a bunch of new content, DLC, and stuff like that, I figured I would just wait. And so I did, and it's been sitting on my shelf for, a few weeks now. But, yeah, I've been looking forward to this, because this game is made by the same people who, I think mostly the same team that made the Danganronpa games. Which, if you have not played those, I would highly recommend them. They are a ton of fun. They have some of the most memorable and wackiest characters I've played in any game or any sort of fictional story I've ever read or experienced. And it's got great music. There's great mysteries in it, and all of them are great. The third one has a shitty ending, in my opinion, but that's my opinion. But yeah, I'm hoping that this game also it's not going to be the same premise, obviously, but I'm hoping it has just as memorable characters in it. So let's get to it. And first thing I'm going to do is decrease the volume, because it was really loud. I could barely hear myself talking, even with headphones on. But okay, audio language. I'm going to stick with English. They do a pretty good job, or they did a pretty good job with the dub on the Danganronpa games. I've actually played them with both, with English and Japanese, and I think both experiences are good. Some characters I would prefer, their English voice over. Some of them I enjoy the Japanese. I think they capture the character better with one of the two languages, but I'll try English for this one, and keep subtitles on. Excuse me. I had fish earlier. Now it's making me burp quite a bit. Minimap, I have that fixed. I have it on. Just vibration on. Brightness, I'll just keep it default for now. Camera, always normal. Camera speed, I'll keep it on normal. I'm sure I'll have to increase it like I usually do. Camera auto rotation, yeah, sure. Text speed. This one well, I'll keep it at normal, like I always do. Performance now, this is interesting. Because you can reach 4K resolution in this game, I've read. And it sure looks pretty good, but how much slowdown that'll take, I wouldn't imagine a lot, because I wouldn't think, it's very stylized, it's cel-shaded graphics, I believe, so I wouldn't think it would, be that intensive graphically. So, but I'll keep it on performance, and I may switch it over. Lollipop Chainsaw actually ran pretty well on quality mode. I was surprised. And buttons, okay. I'm getting the gist. But I'll have to get into the game to really learn it. I'm already digging this main menu music, even though it was loud. But yeah, I think it's the same composer as the Danganronpa games, Masafumi Takuda. I think I can't remember. I can't read your weird hieroglyph book. Oh, there's a spoopy anime ghost.
Oh, look! A human! It's been a while. Anyway, that was a good nap. I nearly slept through the whole thing.
Why would a ghost need to sleep?
Let's see. Alright, there's something I have to do first.
Put out your skulls, they're on fire.
Human, listen up. First, I'll have you select your difficulty. Choose wisely. Complain about it later, and I'll boom kill ya. Now then, display the options.
Lenient, I guess that's easy. Mean? Adorable. Okay, that also sounds easy. Or is that very easy? Troublesome? Okay, I don't want super easy. But I'm not sure if I want super hard right off the bat. What do you think? Troublesome or mean? What? I'm gonna say troublesome. I'd say troublesome's probably easier than mean.
Oh, you sure about that? Don't say I didn't warn you. You want to know what difficulty that is? The one you selected is how difficult yours truly will be on you. I'll be as difficult with you as you wish, so I hope you're ready. Though, to be honest, it's all the same no matter what you pick.
What?
I'm your lenient, mean, troublesome, adorable partner, after all. So, are you ready? Do you want to start for real? Do you seriously want to start? Seriously? For real?
No, I just booted up the game. Just, you know, for shits and giggles. That's the end of the stream. Bye-bye. Start for real.
Huh, guess you're really here for it. Sounds like you're just dying to solve some mysteries. You just can't wait to go on adventures with me, right?
Solve mysteries? Yes. Adventures with you?
Weird. Well, let's get this started. It's time to embark on my lovely, thrilling, wonderful, mystery-solving adventure. Let's go!
I don't know if this mascot's gonna quite live up to Monokuma, the bear mascot in Danganronpa. Massacre on the Amaterasu Express. We're getting right into it. Oh, did we have to stow away? You see, there were umbrellas because, get it? This game is rain code. We're probably going to need those umbrellas.
Whoa! What's going on?
Okay, that could have seriously given a concussion or something.
Huh? Where am I? Ow.
You're in the storage room in your office building in your dead-end job.
What?
Hee. I'm a mischievous ghost. That's why I go around and throw things on people. He's got shiny boots. Okay, can we auto advance?
Huh? Why? How?
Oh, there we go.
I can't remember anything. Does that mean... Do I have... What was it called? Amnesia?
I love it when everyone who has amnesia can still remember the word amnesia.
Breath.
Like, is there ever a time when someone gets amnesia and just forgets how to speak? How to use...
Dang it! I can't remember anything!
Just, you know, how to use everyday objects and stuff like that?
Who am I? Why can't I remember?
Inside your pocket.
Huh?
Check your belongings.
Who's there? Am I hearing things too? I lost my memories and now I'm hearing things. What's going on? Ow!
Stop throwing books on the poor kid.
Wow. Can't catch a break. Check my belongings. An envelope. Notice. World Detective Organization Human Resources. Dear Yuma Cocohead, you are hereby dispatched to the Special Autonomous Zone of Kanai Ward. Dispatch duration indefinite. Use the enclosed ticket to board the Amaterasu Express to Kanai Ward. Rendezvous with the master detectives on site. Upon arrival, proceed to the Nocturnal Detective Agency, World Detective Organization, Kanai Ward Branch. There you will receive further instructions. Go forth, proud detectives. Eliminate all mysteries from this world. Yuma Cocohead?
What a stupid name.
Thinking on it,
I would change my name.
guess that sounds right.
It's a clean slate.
That's right. I finally remember. My name is Yuma. I'm Yuma Cocohead.
Are you sure about that? Well, it's got the splash title on the screen, so it must be true.
But what's this about a world detective organization? It sounds significant. Am I a part of it? If that's the case, am I a detective? I guess these kinda look like a detective's clothes. It seems I was supposed to get on a train. Or at least, I think so.
He doesn't have the hat or the pipe. Don't look like a detective to me.
Am I one of them? Could there be someone who knows me on the train? Here's the ticket. Let's check the schedule. Hey, it's almost time. Well, I should get on that train. I'll find out more about myself if I meet someone who knows me.
Attention!
Basic controls before rushing up to the train. Let's start with basic controls. Walk around and explore the room. Oh yeah, I recommend moving the camera around and explore the surroundings. Places with an examination marker can be inspected. Make sure to investigate areas of interest.
Write this down.
You can fast forward and auto advance through dialogue. Cinematics can be skipped. Okay.
Gotta stay.
Pretty simple. Move around, look around. Detective points / rank. Detective points, DP, can be earned by conducting detective activities like investigation and gathering info.
You got all that down.
Earning DP increases the detective rank. Maybe something cool will happen when the rank goes up.
Don't forget.
Maybe then I'll get my pipe and hat. Exclamation point icons on the minimap mark the next objective and or people to talk with. Okay, walk around, inspect things, increase DP, increase rank. Okay.
Bags, hats, and books. A lot of stuff has been placed here.
A lot of crap, you mean?
Toy robot? It looks sturdy. The label says lost items.
It looks like a mix between Ollie and Eve. Maybe it's the robot baby.
This is...
There's a cardboard box here. I can peek inside. Oh, dang it. But it's too dark for me. I guess not all bits of dialogue are voiced. There's something in the back, but I can't get through with all the things in the way. Stuff might fall if I try to move it. I better not go back there. Hey, maybe if you cause enough things to keep falling and hit your head, then it'll jog some memories.
Why are there so many umbrellas? The label reads, Lost Items Temporary Storage.
Well, if we're in or heading to a city called the Nocturnal Ward, then... no, it's the Kane Ward, it's the Nocturnal City, or something like that. I don't know. Anyway.
I get it. The place where I was sleeping was in fact...
The train station? Probably. Gym starts, pawn shop, station's lost and found.
That's right. I've been sleeping in a station's lost and found section. But why was I sleeping here? Did I faint?
Rank up!
Or was I attacked? If so, then who did it?
Attention passengers to
My number one suspect is the ghost.
Kanai Ward on the Amaterasu Express. Please board immediately. The train will depart soon.
I have to get on that train. I better hurry.
Toot. Excuse me, sir. Do you know the way to platform 9 3/4?
The Amaterasu Express will now depart.
Well, that's lucky. He just made it.
Oh, made it in time.
Thank you for choosing the Amaterasu Express Direct to Kanai Ward. Our train utilizes Amaterasu Corporation's state-of-the-art technology for an automated, safe, and comfortable service. There is no crew aboard the train. Thank you for your understanding and support.
Automatic? So nobody's driving this thing.
Welcome to the future.
The train has 5 cars. It will operate non-stop to its destination. Food and beverages are available in Car 2. Restrooms are available in Car 1 and Car 5. In case of an emergency, visit the backup control room in Car 3 and contact Control Headquarters via the intercom. We hope you enjoy your trip aboard the Amaterasu Express on your journey to Kanai Ward.
So there are 5 cars. This must be car 1 at the front. I better find the other detectives and meet up with them.
If we use this...
Which way to the caboose? The notebook menu... The notebook menu has features and info useful for investigations. When info gets updated, it will be marked with a new marker.
Yo! Check!
In case files, you can see an outline of the ongoing case and next objective.
Whoa, this stuff's vital!
In save/load file, current progress can be saved, or the game can be started from saved data. How convenient this modern world is. Yeah, more modern than your world, Ghost.
You want to remember this.
You can save whenever Master is able to walk around freely, but there are some exceptions, so be careful. Oh, I guess Yuma's the Master? In options, game settings can be adjusted. Okay, all right, pretty simple stuff. First off, because... Oh, it's backlog. Okay. Other buttons... Oh, it's like a photo mode. Okay. So far the text speed's okay, since most of the lines have been voiced. But, camera speed... Yeah, I'll go to fast. Play around with that, see... Yeah, that's pretty good right there. Alright, let's check things out.
It's a map of the train. The first and last cars can control the train. The rest are passenger cars.
I feel like I should be memorizing this. I'll get the gist later.
It says main control room A. And the door's locked. It won't open. There's a driver's seat inside, but no one's there. The machine appears to be functioning. That must be the automatic operation device.
Okay, so I guess car 1 is the engine.
There's a warning on the door. Please keep your hands clear of the doors. For your safety, doors will remain locked while the train is in motion.
Oh, that's a big 1. We must be in car 1.
There's a sink and toilet inside. This must be the restroom. There's no one inside it right now.
Well, you are a detective.
Excuse me.
Hello, anyone there? I guess there's no one here. Restroom window looks fixed in place, so it can't be opened. I don't see any of the detectives through the window. Time to move on. Yeah, it'd be very surprising if you could see them from the window. I can see my reflection in a perfectly polished mirror. I'm still not used to it. Is that really my face? I'm afraid it is.
Bed. This is probably the infirmary. It's locked, but there's no one inside. It's a map of the train.
No, it's just another one. Same deal. You know, I kind of wish that would stay up for me to look at.
It says main control room B. The door is locked and won't open. I see a driver's seat in there, but no one's inside. There's a machine, but it's not on. Driver's seats on both sides of the train. I think that means they can go in either direction. Oh. I kinda sounded like a real detective there. Huh? Someone's there. I heard a voice behind the door.
You got good ears. I didn't hear anything. These must be the other detectives. There's certainly an eclectic group here. Looks like a kid in a candy store.
Are you with the World Detective Organization?
You are, right? You're master detectives, aren't you?
We are. But who are you?
I'm with you. I think I'm also a master detective of the World Detective Organization.
A boy like you? Master detective of the WDO?
It seems like it.
Seems like it.
Like hell, dumbass!
Huh?
A runt like you, a master detective? You're just shooting your mouth off. You look like a shriveled anteater. Anteater?
What's the meaning of this?
You got a lot of nerve posing as a master detective. You wanna die right here, right now?
And that girl looks younger than Yuma.
Please hear me out. Oh, right. I have proof that I'm a master detective.
Are those real dog ears or
A letter?
cat ears?
World Detective Organization? It's real. There's no mistake about it.
What? Are you serious?
Looks like there's a reason behind this. Go ahead and tell us. I'll allow it.
Right.
Oh, well, thanks a lot.
But there's really not much to explain.
Yep. Well, apparently there was.
And that's what happened.
Amnesia.
Looks that way. I was hoping one of you would know who I am.
Apparently not.
No way. We're on the same team, but no one knows me? Then who am I?
That's what I want to know. Besides, even if the letter is real, you may not be the right recipient.
Why do you suspect me?
There is a reason why.
It would be very suspicious if someone walks in and says, I have amnesia, I have a letter that's got my name on it, trust me.
All about.
A little bit? I think I remember a little. Or not.
Guess not. So you called yourself a member without even knowing.
Yes. Sorry.
Well, I suppose it's a master detective's duty to shepherd the lost. Very well, I'll tell you. Maybe you'll regain your memories after hearing what I have to say.
Thank you.
This guy sure thinks a lot of himself. Oh, got to talk to him. Okay.
Let's do things logically.
You need to listen to me for... Oh, do I need to? But this guy... He looks pretty menacing.
What?
This guy just looks like an idiot. He looks like... Yeah, it looks like he took a whole beanie and then stretched his face out and tore the front half of it. She is... Is Yuma short or is she very tall?
Oh.
Okay.
Listen up. The World Detective Organization is an extra-legal, extra-privileged organization devoted to eradicating the world's unsolved mysteries. Their branches exist throughout the world, and their investigations are handled by master detectives. As of now, there are roughly 1,000 master detectives in the WDO. All have powers specializing in investigative work.
Powers?
Well, we like
They are
detective
supernatural
superheroes.
powers used in investigation, known as forensic fortes. People who develop talents such as clairvoyance or mind reading. They train at the organization to harness these special powers, which aid in their investigations. Those who manage to gain a forte are recognized as master detectives and given a detective deed.
I feel like clairvoyance and mind reading would be the best abilities to have as a detective.
It should say so on your license.
Detective deed?
It's an identification card. Check your pockets.
I don't have one.
If you don't have a detective deed, you ain't one of us. Even if you got one, I'd suspect it's fake anyway.
Oh, hold on, I'm not trying to trick anyone.
Honestly, this guy's antagonistic, but I don't blame him. He's
Seems to
would be
the
very
only one
suspicious.
accused of being an imposter. But how about the rest of you?
Oh, and she's super
If
suspicious.
he has some sort of proof, then the same would apply to everyone here.
She's got you there.
The hell'd you just say?
She's right. Everyone here has just met for the first time. Naturally, we would doubt one another.
Huh? First time? So, you guys don't know each other?
Master detectives rarely meet together. We each travel the world on our own, solving cases. I've never seen so many gathered together for a case like this. We thought all of the summoned members had shown up and were about to start introductions. Then you walked in.
I see.
Well, let's start the introductions. We'll include the tardy one as well.
What? You still want to do introductions? With the imposter, too?
It's vital for us to ascertain each of our identities moving forward.
I was gonna say, that guy's making a lot of assumptions.
Due to this perplexing circumstance.
I don't blame him being suspicious, but...
Circumstance? What does he mean by that?
Now, let's begin.
I'm guessing he means because a bunch of detectives are gathered in one place when they're usually... They usually work solo. Let's try do the ASAT first.
I'm Mayfex Logan. I'm from the detective branch in the eastern slums.
Ave, that sounds made up. Oh look, he's got his own ID and his badge.
They call me a master detective now, but I'm originally a broke, illegal immigrant. When I was a kid,
Get him out of the country.
I was in an upstanding home, living an upstanding life. My parents were lawyers who never tolerated injustice. They should have left well enough alone with that local mafioso. Because they went after him, they were murdered. Their necks were cut open, right in front of me.
Damn.
That's awful.
I ran away to protect myself and jumped on a ship at the port. I didn't know where the ship was going. That was the moment I threw away my past and my home. I drifted to the slums and did everything I could to survive.
Didn't even want to avenge your parents, huh?
Survive until now, thanks to luck. With my natural talents, I was able to become a detective. But I also wanted revenge.
Oh, okay, so you did want to revenge him.
Can't stand evil. But even if you ain't evil, I'll show no mercy to those who stand in my way. If I can't figure out the difference between the good guys and the baddies, then I just beat up both of them. Kill or be killed is my motto.
He looks scary, but that's not all. I think there's a deep sadness within him.
I can't share details about my forte. Just know it's kinda like radar.
That's all you're going to tell us?
You got a problem with that, you tiny runt?
Not at all.
You sure are a frail-looking kid, aren't you? And pale to boot, like disaster's got its claws on you. You sure nothing weird is haunting you?
No way.
The detective's gotta be
Well,
tough.
there has been a ghost giving tutorial instructions.
First, you'll need to get used to stab wounds. We'll start with an ice pick, and scissors, and a fruit knife.
That doesn't sound like detective training at all.
Don't be shy, runt.
No, really? I'm fine.
Too bad.
I'd agree to do it only if he went first. Okay, how about tall lady? And welcome, viewer. Sorry, I can't see your name. I don't have the chat log open or anything.
Me? That's right. Come here. Stand before me.
Why? Whoa.
Oh, I didn't know this is one of those type of games.
What's going on?
I'm measuring you.
Ditto.
Stay still for just a second. I'll be quick.
She either used to be a tailor or a school teacher.
Thank you. That was quite quite educational. That outfit fits you well. My name is Melanie Goldmine. My home is rather far north from here. Up there is a branch with detectives adept at spiritism. I was also active there as a medium.
Oh, so she can talk to ghosts too? Is yours as annoying as mine?
A medium?
I can summon the souls of the dead by using my body as a vessel.
Okay, that would be a useful skill as a detective.
Soul? Can you summon anyone who has died? Like, for example, the victim of a crime?
Yes, of course. But there is one condition. I require the clothes that person wore while they were still alive. Only by wearing their clothes can I summon their soul.
That's a weird
Hence
condition.
why my powers don't work on people smaller than me, or if the person is far bigger. Overall, the size must match.
What? Okay, that's useless then.
I can't abide outfits with no fashion sense. Filthy, reeking clothes are always out of the question.
Okay, so she won't wear the clothes that the victim has been murdered in.
Clothes make a man. They reveal all about one's livelihood. Like skin worn over skin. That's what clothes are all about. Consider that when compared to bare skin, clothing has a greater surface area seen by other people. Therefore, clothes are an expression of a person's identity and originality. You ever think about how you've never heard of ghosts being naked? Ghosts wear clothing because those clothes are a part of their identity.
Now that you mention it...
That's why, despite your amnesia, I can tell the kind of person you are just by looking at the clothes you wear.
Really?
Your uniform is undoubtedly an official one supplied by the WDO. And I found it fits you perfectly after measuring your size. I don't think it could possibly belong to someone else.
Which means I really am a master detective?
They could have tailored it to his size.
Not. I can't figure it out without my memory coming back to me.
That's all I have to say. I'm the medium detective Melanie. Nice to meet you all.
Like if somebody abducted him, knocked him out, they could have tailored clothes to his size and then put him on it. And then put the letter in his pocket.
An introduction. Introduce myself.
That's what an introduction is.
Subjective observation of one's own self-image, explained objectively.
Are you okay?
Did I do something that caused you concern?
No, it's just you seem to be having difficulty introducing yourself.
I rarely have a need to do so, so I was considering what approach to take. After all, is there such a thing as a self in the first place? All I am is a bundle of nervous tissue reacting to external stimuli. If I had to, I guess I'd call myself Poochie Lavman.
Oh, you're one of those. Oh. It's like, are we who we really are, or are we just a collection of memories? And electrical systems going through the brain waves.
Gucci, then.
Names are meaningless. A method of arbitrary labeling.
Then why did you tell me yours?
Symbols for categorization, nothing more. To that end, it serves the same purpose as a detective deed, or so I, Poochie, believe.
She seems a bit odd.
Most of the World Detective Organization's work is investigating unsolved mysteries. I was trusted.
It'd be weird if them investigated solved mysteries.
My clients are mainly enterprises and politicians. Depending on the client, I use my forte to see if the transaction party is trustworthy. My forte is known as audio aptitude. When I concentrate, I can hear anything from distant whispers, footsteps, and even heartbeats. No one is safe to speak of their secrets when I, Poochie, am around.
Oh, then did you hear anything suspicious at the station? Maybe we can figure out what happened to me.
Unfortunately, unless I focus my efforts on listening, I'm unable to hear things far away.
Oh.
Oh, how convenient.
Constantly listening in on all sounds leads to a sensation of my physical boundaries within reality dissolving away. My already tenuous sense of self starts to vanish, which is why I tend to close my ears unless I'm using my powers.
Being blessed with powers sure comes at a price.
Guess that explains the earphones.
Always act in such a strange way? Or did it develop after she obtained her forte? Regardless, she definitely has a distinct air about her.
That is all I have to say about myself.
Oh, jeez.
Oh. This part of her seems a bit more normal.
Oh my god, we almost touched hands. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna talk this. I'm gonna save the old guy for last. He seems to be the coolest.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Zilch Alexander.
Is that how many cases you've solved, the Zilch?
I'm from the Southern Forest Preserve District's detective agency. They call me Nature's Mediator. I love people, nature, and the harmony between them. However, there are times when some would attempt to ruin that harmony. My specialty is in handling those people. Have you heard of the chain of mysterious murders surrounding the dam construction at Souls Lake? Rumor has it that one by one, everyone involved with the dam's construction died, all cursed by a sunken ritual site. It was a once-in-a-century difficult case. The one who solved it was none other than myself. There wasn't much to it. The culprits were locals who wanted the rights to the dam for themselves. The strange part is that all 52 villagers were in on it. They all kept their lips sewn shut to protect the secret.
Well, that would be suspicious.
I'll let you figure out what that means. When harmony between man and nature is disrupted, disaster strikes. That is one thing I have learned as a detective.
Nature's mediator. He does look like a good detective. Though he suspected me, he still gave me a fair chance to explain myself. He looks a bit intense, but maybe he's a good person.
I'll describe my forte as well. I'm uncomfortable exposing classified information regarding investigators, but this is an emergency. My forte is animal investigation. I can control animals as I wish and recruit them from my inquiries. Quite fitting for the philanthropist.
Good. I want you to investigate the murder of Peanut the
I
squirrel.
mainly use it to gather intel. It allows me to survey a target while remaining undetected. As a basic rule, I can only control four-legged mammals. Less intelligent animals are easier to control. I often use mice. They're the perfect animals for undercover investigations.
Okay, so he's a warg.
Unfortunately, I can't show it off right now, because there aren't any mice on this train.
Not only is he a good detective, but he also has those powers. He really is impressive.
That is all from me. With love, I yield to the next person.
Love, love. Alright, man. You gotta blow me away. I got a feeling you got the coolest story out of all of us.
I am Zange Eraser. I come from a detective agency on the front lines, far from here.
Now he's battle scarred. I can tell he's seen some shit. both with his good eye and his weird
Perhaps
cyber eye.
an introduction, but I have nothing to say.
Oh, come on, that just makes me want to know anymore.
Like ice in an evening stream. That's how I live my life. My forte is thoughtography. I can transcribe images from my memory onto electronics. That's all from me. There's no need for any further explanations.
There's clearly something extraordinary about him.
Wait, so he can make his thoughts into PDF files or something?
Lastly, it's your turn, Yuma. Aside from having amnesia, is there anything else we should know about?
I still can't remember anything.
If you really are a master detective, then you should have some sort of forte.
I have no idea.
Oh, young man, are you sure you don't remember? How about the kind of clothes you usually wear? Or brands you like? You only inquired about clothing.
Maybe you'll remember after a few punches to the head.
Now, it's better than being stabbed in the gut.
Aphex,
Although it might depend on who's stabbing or punching you.
He won't be able to speak. The perplexing circumstance we face may have something to do with his memories.
That's right, I was wondering about that. What do you mean by perplexing circumstance? Did something happen?
Well, something unexpected has occurred on our trip. The number of people is off.
The number of people?
No one's driving this train!
Heard from the World Detective Organization that the number of master detectives on the train was precisely 5.
Ooh.
5? 1, 2,
There's 6.
4, 5, 6. There's 6 of us.
I also heard from the WDO that 5 master detectives will gather on board. Hence why when you called yourself a master detective, I was honestly surprised.
I knew this job wouldn't be easy, but there's already a mystery before us.
I bet it's you,
This
Zangy.
is getting exciting.
He wouldn't tell me anything about himself.
What's going on? There's an imposter among us.
It's not me. I think.
How about we contact the WDO and find out? It could be a mistake. It's no use. I can't reach them. There's no signal here.
Who could the uninvited 6th guest be?
It's obvious. I'm the most suspicious. Especially with my amnesia in this situation. Could I be the imposter? And I just can't remember? I am the 6th one here.
Alright, I got it. Hey, since you're all clueless, I'm gonna tell you my extra sharp deduction.
You
It's-
may
it's-
speak.
Is it stabbing everybody until one confesses?
Why would I need your permission? Whatever. Way I see it, the runt here ain't the imposter.
Oh, I knew we were growing close.
It'd be boring if the most suspicious one is the culprit. The run must have been attacked by the real culprit. The memory loss is a side effect of the attack.
And the imposter's motive? Why would they attack Yuma?
To pretend to be a master detective and replace the runt on the train. The plan was going smoothly. The runt suddenly woke up. He got on the train right before it departed, and the results stand before us.
You know,
Obviously,
that is not a terrible deduction.
the runt's gotta be tougher than he looks.
Oh, that's a surprisingly proper deduction. And I thought you'd be the most useless one here.
Why, thank you.
In other words, I was knocked out at the station because someone attacked me? But I don't think I've been injured.
Except for all those books falling on your head.
My deduction is slightly different.
Let's hear it. I'll allow it.
Stop acting like we need to get your permission.
I suspect that the entire situation is a test designed by the World Detective Organization. A test? A WDO exam officer has disguised themselves as a member and is ascertaining our skills here.
If that were the case,
It's the old man.
Yuma here could possibly be the exam officer.
Me? An exam officer?
Bring it on! I don't care if it's the WDO or a hitman. If you want to test me, I'll show you what I got.
What are you trying to do?
For now, I'll check to see if there are other uninvited guests. I wouldn't want any accomplices lurking about.
And how are you going to do that?
I'm gonna check the rest of the train. Or slam his hand into the bottom. Oh, he's using his radar. It's made from currently existing technology. Does everybody in this game have some sort of piercing? I don't think Yuma does.
What was that? A weird feeling overcame my whole body.
No signs of the enemy. Turns out there really are just 6 of us on this train right now.
What did you do?
I used my forte, life detection. I can detect life in a 50-meter radius and pinpoint its location. The mechanism is a trade secret, but I can say without a doubt that we're the only ones on this train.
Talk all you want, but who can verify that you're not lying?
We're never gonna get any.
He's got you there.
Start doubting everything. Use your own damn powers to figure it out then.
I see. So fortes come in handy at a time like this. In that case, there's someone else with the power that can confirm if other passengers are on board.
It'd be the girl with the super hearing. Oh, it doesn't even let you. What do they have to say?
Could you use your forte to prove Apex's claim?
That's not possible. With no animals to control here, it's difficult to conduct any sort of investigation on the train.
Nuh-uh, you can control some birds outside the train and have them fly along and look in the windows of the train, see if there's any other passengers. Checkmate, dog boy.
Such's power to control animals can't be used here.
I'm kind of surprised this little, bit of extra dialogue is voiced.
About your power.
I can only project my own memories. Unfortunately, I can't show things I myself don't know. In other words, I cannot tell if there are other passengers besides us.
Oh. Zange's thoughtography power probably isn't helpful right now.
I know I've talked to the girl, but I'll talk to the rest of them.
What? You want me to search again? What's the point of that?
Sorry. I got yelled at.
I just wanted to annoy you.
Melanie, could your powers be used to see if anyone else is on board?
Quick, put on the train clothes.
Right. Not unless there's someone dead in one of the cars. But even if they were, their clothing would still need to be a match for me.
Melanie's medium powers won't work here.
Now, do clothes have to really fit? Do they have to fit her perfectly? Because I can put on stuff that's... Well, she did say she can't put it on anything too big or too tight, but... is there some leeway with that? I mean, because I have some things that are a little tight, but still fit me pretty well, and vice versa.
Poochie, would it be possible for you to verify what Apex said is true?
Yes. I, Poochie, was contemplating it at the moment. Even if someone is hiding, my audio aptitude is able to detect their breathing and heartbeats. Shall I try?
Yes, please.
Hey, what's with the gloomy little girl? Don't tell me she's motion sick.
She's using her audio aptitude to check if there are other passengers.
Oh, really? That's great. Go for it. It'll prove I'm right.
Shut.
Huh?
Shut up, you brain-dead idiots! Pardon me. Would you mind quieting down for a bit? I need to concentrate.
Okay, she seems to have kind of like another side to her personality. Nope. I wonder if everybody with these fortes will have special effects. She's got bees in her eyes.
This sensation. I felt it when Aphex used his powers. Somehow, it feels like I can hear what Poochie hears. Does no one else hear it? What's going on?
I finished. I cannot hear the heartbeats of anyone besides the 6 of us here. Though one could hold their breath, they still cannot stop their heart from beating. In other words, there's no one else on this train. I, Poochie, guarantee it.
See? I told you so. Sorry for calling you gloomy earlier, little girl. You know, I'm glad you've confirmed my findings, but aren't our powers kind of the same?
I can hear heartbeats from 500 meters away.
Whoa.
So you're the useless one.
Quiet, you catty bitch!
Moving on, we've now got proof from 2 master detectives. We can say for sure that there are no other passengers.
Though one may be a lying imposter, the other's statement can still be trusted.
One of them, an imposter? But Aphex and Poochie both use their fortes. I could feel them using their powers, so I think it's safe to say both are master detectives. But I'm the only one who can sense their powers. No one else seems to have the same experience. Why am I the only one?
Maybe because he's a super master detective.
What's wrong with you, old man? You gone senile or something?
He's the imposter.
You all hear that? The sounds of a running train. The wheels of fate chugging along. In the same way, our fate continues to turn. This train will press on until we reach our destination.
Yep, that's how a train works.
No one can get off midway, including the uninvited 6th. Let's discover which of us is the caged bird in here. My fading detective spirit is revitalized once again thanks to this burning mystery. Not bad. Things are getting interesting.
What is with that smile? You forget you put your dentures in?
Joking. What could the imposter even accomplish? We're all master detectives here.
And yet we don't know who the fake one is.
I've used my powers, so obviously I'm the real deal. The gloomy girl detective also passes. She ain't no fake. So, how about the guy blowing smoke, huh? Why don't you go ahead and prove yourself with your forte? How about it, you four-eyed fox detective?
As I have already explained, my power involves animals. Without them, I can't use it.
So, you're fine being considered a suspect then?
You are free to think what you wish.
Unfortunately, I can't prove myself either. Without a dead body, I can't use my powers as a medium.
Now we've got 2 suspects. How about you, old man?
I don't mind showing off, but it won't clear any suspicions. The sixth uninvited guest could possibly be a traitorous master detective with their own forte.
He's got a point.
That's true.
There's no end to this!
To hell with it! Everybody line up! I'll deck you one by one! Whoever passes out is safe, got it? The real deal. If you don't pass out in one hit, then you gotta be the imposter!
That doesn't make sense.
Calm down. Let's do things logically, like the detectives we are.
Pardon me. I suggest we investigate this, starting with the motive for the imposter's infiltration.
The motive. One possibility is that it's a test from the World Detective Organization. Are there any others?
There are.
You may speak. I'll allow it.
For the 100th time, why would we need your permission?
That is getting kind of old.
The Amaterasu Corporation. They could be responsible for this.
And your reasoning?
Someone has been tailing me for the past few days. It started after I was first assigned to Kanai Ward. Wherever I went, I could sense the presence of someone in the shadows, but I could never catch them in the act. It was getting annoying, so I tried to bait them out. I walked around town in my underwear, and at last, they revealed themselves.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people reveal themselves.
Something the matter?
Never mind. Continue.
I avoid solving problems.
Maybe it'll work again. Why don't you try it now?
However, I saw them escaping in one of Amaterasu Corporation's cars with my own eyes.
Why would Amaterasu Corp spy on you?
Because they don't want Kanai Ward to be investigated. Perhaps this is the same situation. Which is why I think our uninvited sixth guest is a spy from Amaterasu. The spy has only one goal, to disrupt our trip to Kanai Ward. Hence why they are pretending to be a master detective among us.
So you believe Amaterasu is involved? Not impossible, though your reasoning is somewhat lacking.
I do not see how escaping in one of Amaterasu Corporation's cars is proof someone is a company spy. Well, that's fair.
Excuse me. You keep talking about it, but what's Amaterasu Corporation?
You kidding me? We gotta explain that too?
Yes, he has amnesia.
We can teach Yuma as we share information with one another.
Amnesia is used a lot. It seems like it's used in quite a bit of storytelling as kind of an excuse to explain things to a character that they probably should already know, but since you, the player, don't, it just kind of gives a convenient excuse. About Amaterasu Corporation.
What is the Amaterasu Corporation?
In short, Amaterasu is a freaking huge company. You see their products practically everywhere in daily life. They make everything from kids' toys to fighter jets, industrial goods, electronics, pharmaceuticals, everything. Big companies always got dark underbellies. With Amaterasu, where there's smoke, there's a whole building burning down. That's a detective joke. Funny, huh?
I don't think that's a detective saying.
Thanks.
What about Kanai Ward?
We're heading to Kanai Ward. What does that have to do with Amaterasu Corporation?
It's fairly complicated, but Kanai Ward is essentially an Amaterasu autonomous zone.
It's Chop.
Kanai Ward
Or
is just
Chaz.
another regional city. But as it was being developed by Amaterasu Corp, the city itself transformed. Factories, research labs, and affiliate companies were built. In no time, the whole place belonged to Amaterasu. As a matter of fact, Kanai Ward is essentially ruled by the Amaterasu Corporation. Political power has no influence there. Since it's so isolated, no one has been traveling to and from Kanai Ward.
Isolated?
Exactly. Because of that, no information has been getting out, aside from rumors of unsolved cases. This has been going on for years, but the unified government has been turning a blind eye to the whole thing. The Amaterasu Corporation's influence affects not just the UG, but the entire world. Given the situation, the World Detective Organization couldn't wait any longer and decided to act. As a result, Master Detectives are gathering in Kanai Ward. And that's pure speculation, mind you. We won't know the full details until we arrive.
I see. Thank you very much.
You think if they pretty much owned and ruled over the entire Kanai Ward that they wouldn't bother planting a spy among the Master Detectives? Assuming it, the sixth detective is working for Amaterasu, you think they would just wait for the 5 detectives to get to the ward and then just abduct them or kidnap them or whatever when they got there?
Speaking of, this train is called the Amaterasu Express, isn't it?
Yes. The Amaterasu Express is an entirely driverless train developed by the Amaterasu Corporation. The WDO made arrangements to prepare it for arrival at Kanai Ward. Normally, it has no passenger cars for the trip to Kanai Ward, but they added ours as a special exception. It features enough passenger space for all of us and a lavish dining car. Quite the warm welcome. A perfect setup to persuade us nothing is amiss in Kanai Ward. By the way, the windows and doors are completely locked until we arrive. They say it's for our safety, but I feel as though we're stuck in a big, moving coffin.
All the sash windows are sealed, so they can't be opened. I, Pucci, confirmed it myself prior to the train's departure. Perhaps these measures were taken to prevent infiltrators or stowaways. Once it's en route, the Amaterasu Express becomes a box that's impossible to enter or exit.
If you feel up to it, why don't you take a look around? But you can access the 5th car, the one at the end. The door appears to be broken and won't open.
Broken?
Well, go ahead and see for yourself.
Right.
Has anything you heard sound familiar?
It feels like my first time hearing about any of it. Sorry.
I see. It's all right. Just tell us if you do remember anything.
Okay, sorry. I just want to see if I can pause. Hey, I got to take not a break, but I got to do something here. But should only take a few minutes, so I will be back shortly. Hi, I apologize for the wait there. Unfortunately, I'll probably have to cut this stream in like 10-15 minutes here, so, but want to at least watch the rest of this cutscene and see what happens.
Thank you.
He seems nice and all, but maybe he's the imposter.
Huh?
Who said that?
Did someone just speak?
No.
Hey, what's wrong? You've gone pale.
How about you have something warm to drink and get some rest? Although we only seem to have coffee here.
Okay, those bottles can't all... There's some whiskey there. Can't all be coffee.
Or do you need some milk?
Front probably wants milk. Hey, how old are you anyway? I can't tell from the way you dress.
Never mind him. Here, have a drink to warm yourself up.
I like my coffee black, bitter, preferably fair trade.
What was that voice earlier? Am I hearing things? I have amnesia, and now I'm hearing things. What's happening to me? I wonder if it has something to do with the sixth person. Besides, who is this sixth uninvited guest anyway? I should think about it a bit. Who is the most suspicious person here?
Besides myself. They're all kind of suspicious. I do notice that only the girls seem to have that pendant with the wings on it. You see on their lapel there? Zilch has got some purple feather. Aphex doesn't seem to have anything. But all of us, or I should say 5 of us, have the same style jacket. The only one who doesn't have one is Zhang, and he doesn't seem to have it underneath his trench coat either. I gotta say, Yuma's probably still the most suspicious out of everybody.
Looking at things objectively, the situation I'm in is pretty strange. Not to mention the mystery of my missing memories. Was it an accident, or did someone attack me? Regardless, I can't remember. So in the end, I'm the most suspicious one here. No matter how much I think about it, we have no proof of anything so far. If I really am a master detective, I could have some useful powers. I wonder if I can somehow remember what those powers were.
Remembering now won't do any good.
There it is again! I keep hearing that voice. Jeez, what's happening to me?
Hey, Runt!
Uh-huh?
Get over here. The old man is gonna show off his powers.
Don't respond to Rut in the future. It makes you look weak. Alright, old man, let's see it.
Although I am reluctant to do so, I shall demonstrate my forte. You forced my hand. Otherwise, suspicions will continue to mount against me.
What's that? Your cell phone?
Quiet.
They should have given him a flip phone. In fact, a man his age with a touchscreen, even more suspicious. Here's an image of me on the crapper last week.
There it is again. I can feel Zonge using his forte.
As I've said before, my power is thoughtography. I can project my memories onto electronic mediums to generate and record footage. The recorded clip shows what occurred approximately 5 minutes ago. I suppose it's faster to simply show you.
What? You can only record memories up to 5 minutes ago?
That's definitely the scene that took place about 5 minutes ago.
I can only record about 2 to 3 seconds. Back in my prime, I was able to do 10.
He could have been recording us with his
Also,
phone secretly.
as memories fade, the recorded footage will also fade. The rule of thumb is that it lasts around 48 hours. But by copying it to another device before it fades, footage can be used as evidence during investigations and in court.
Pardon me, but are you sure this is thoughtography? It appears as though you captured footage from a hidden camera.
Yeah.
All you do is doubt everybody. Be constructive for once.
You think being suspicious isn't constructive? Don't you believe that the truth lies beyond all suspicion?
Yep, a detective's job is to suspect others.
I'm hearing things again. My memories haven't returned, and the voices keep getting louder. It's giving me a headache. It's like my own body doesn't belong to me.
Young man, are you alright? You don't seem well.
I'm sorry. I feel a little dizzy.
I believe you should rest.
Maybe a nap will help get your memories back.
The passenger rooms from Car 3 and beyond are all full, so you should use Car 1 at the front. I believe there's an infirmary in there. It should be easy to monitor from where we're at in the second car.
Monitor? You've got some nerve.
Will you be alright on your own? Or do you need some company?
Sheesh, get a grip, will ya?
Sorry.
Huh? Did you say something?
No, it's nothing. I'm alright. I can get there by myself.
If it was me, I would say till we figure out who this uninvited sixth passenger is, then nobody would be leaving this car. My head. Where's the Tylenol? Or maybe some of that whiskey. That'd help.
Wait.
It's locked. You gotta find the key first. The key!
Where's the key? Is it somewhere in the first car?
I see.
What do you see? If an entire area of the minimap is shining, that means a destination or investigative objective is nearby. Let's take a closer look around. Kind of like Yakuza. Alright, must be towards the front. At least that's where the... Guess I wouldn't find the key there. Okay, never mind. I was looking the north direction symbol was highlighted, so I thought that meant I had to go in that direction. But I suppose not. Maybe the restroom.
It opened.
I'm gonna spew! Are there any mirrors in here? Oh, there's one. Patrick Swayze, is that you?
Hey!
Maybe that's how he...
Get up!
Maybe that's how he passed out the first time. He saw the ghost and he said, "Oh."
How long are you gonna sleep? Get up, or I'll boom kill you.
Bada boom, bada bing.
So you can finally see cute little me. It's all taking root.
What is? Maybe he's the kid from Sixth Sense. That's it.
What? Huh?
He can see ghosts. There's a sixth uninvited passenger.
When I'm so adorable.
It's all coming together.
Well, aren't you rude?
It's talking! Not only am I hearing things, I'm seeing things too? I've completely lost it!
Snap out of it. You're my master, aren't you?
Master?
That's right. We exchanged an intimate secret pact just between us.
Huh? What pact?
What? You've forgotten all about how we were so passionately bound together?
We cut our fingers and we put them together like boop.
After I offered myself to you, and you alone.
Where'd you get that napkin?
You're so irresponsible. Take ownership of your actions.
I don't know what to do.
Kidding. Of course you forgot. That's part of the contract. You don't get a death god for free, you know. If you want to eat, you gotta bring something to the table.
Wait, what did you just say? A death god?
A Shinigami. Hey, I was gonna say that. They look nothing like the Shinigami I've seen in Bleach.
Death god sounds so ominous and creepy. That ain't my style, you know. I'm too cute for that. I was born too pure and innocent. That's why I prefer to go by Shinigami. Anyway, that's my name. Don't wear it out.
Oh, okay.
Good answer, Master.
You keep calling me Master. Wait, are you haunting me?
Please, call me Shinigami.
Shinigami?
Yep. Of course, I'm 100% haunting you. I'm haunting you like your life depends on it.
If I'm your master, then I'm gonna call you slave.
Wish, after all. That's why we made that contract.
That's what I wanted?
And for our sweet, sweet contract, you offered something in return.
My innocence?
You mean...
You finally got it? You offered your own memories.
Pointing.
You tossed away your entire past and smashed our fates together.
That's why I have amnesia?
The euphoria from completing our contract made you pass out in that room. Even though you woke up, it took some time for me to take root in you. But I can talk to you now, which makes me happy.
Is taking root another way of saying possessed?
Which is it? Why would I make a contract with you? Why did I offer my memories?
Sorry, but I can't share the contract's details with you. Those are the rules.
What? That's stupid.
Why not? Tell me!
No can do. That's the contract. By the way, Master, something's been bothering me.
How could someone who signs a contract be expected to follow the terms of said contract if they don't even know what it pertains?
Huh? 2 hours?
Yep, and here I was, waiting for you to wake up. Admirable, right? But during that time, no one came to check on you. They're all so cruel, you know? Maybe they forgot about you.
Speaking of, why am I here? Is this the restroom in the first car? That's right. I felt sick at the dining car, so I was looking for the key to the infirmary.
You should watch your own health, Master. We share mind and body.
Oh, it's been 2 hours since he passed out in the bathroom?
I get irritated too.
Your haunting presence is probably why I felt sick in the first place.
Hey, don't blame me. Anyway, you better hurry and take a look around.
That's right. Where are the others?
Oh, don't tell me they're all gonna be dead. Oh, I really want to know, but God, please. Like I said, I had to leave, unfortunately. Yeah, and I got a feeling like whatever we're gonna find is gonna take some time. But this has been a pretty interesting little introduction into the game. We're getting thrown headfirst into the mystery before we even get to our destination. So, and now we got our knowing little ghost. Don't pass through me. Don't be all ghosty like that. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I know this was kind of the late Spooktober first stream for Master Detective Archives Raincode Plus. Is that it? I'll have to keep the box near me so I can remember that name. But thanks for tuning in. And yeah, I love good mystery, so I can't wait to dive into this more. So, hope to see y'all next time. Until then, y'all take care.